We're leaving Walmart right now. You guys saw that bad accident on the way, right? So that guy's axle came off of his truck even. I came to come buy a small piece of this pink eyelet fabric to finish off one of these off-the-shoulder dresses that I'm making. Well, the blouse, not a dress. I'm sewing it all by hand. And the material is very delicate. Then I was like, I don't want Joe to sew this on the machine. So it's all by hand, so it's gonna be couture. So anyways, what does couture mean? Couture means basically two things. One, it's fitted for you, so it's tailored for you. So if I'm a size 14, I can come to the store. Do you see this guy, right? He's walking still. I can come to the store and I can buy a size 14, but that's not really couture because they didn't cut that for my figure, right?
So you need couture.
Couture. So that's one way. One way to be couture. The next way to be couture is no sewing machine touches the outfit. It's all by hand.
That's stitcher.
No, I think like if you're sewing a dress, right? And you sew up the side seams and whatever with the sewing machine, I think it still passes as couture. But when you're gonna embellish the dress like with beads and what do you call those little things? Joda.
Rhinestones?
Not well, rhinestones, beads, but that little round thing with the hole. Sequins. God, I couldn't remember that. Sequins. If you're gonna put those things on a dress, they all have to be hand stitched on for it to be qualified as couture. So the blouse that I'm making is actually couture for two ways. One, I cut it for my body personally, and for two, it's no sewing machine has touched it. It's all hand stitched by me, back stitching. So I'm really anxious to finish it so I can wear it. I want to do a video today, if I can get it done today, because the day is getting old now, about my ancestry, because my ancestry DNA has changed. You guys, at first they said I was 34% Irish, which they considered Ireland, Scotland, and where else? England, I think? Wales, Ireland, and Scotland as one big area. But now because more people have done their ancestry DNA and they can define areas better, they took away my Irish and Scottish. They went from 34% down to 5%. They decreased it by 29%. I'm like, I knew I wasn't Irish because I never heard that in our bloodline, but I'm definitely Scottish, and I'm more than 5% Scottish. I feel like once they redefine again in the future and they can separate Scotland from like Ireland completely, they will come back and say I'm more Scottish, because my grandfather on my dad's side was from Scotland, so I know I'm more Scottish than 5%, but that's okay. Now the next piece that they changed was my African heritage. I'm so hurt. I'm still 23 or 22% African, but I'm not 15% Nigerian. Oh, the accident's still here. They're towing the truck now. I'm not 15% Nigerian anymore. I'm not even Nigerian. Man, that guy, man, his truck is messed up. Yeah, I am Benin Togo 10% and some other one 10%. Cameroon maybe. I know it. I'm gonna make the video, you guys are gonna see it. So it's 10 and 10 makes 20, and then 2% Mali or something. So I'm still like 22 or 23% African, but it's an entire different country.
And I'm foolish Shaka Zulu.
Joda Shaka Zulu. Yeah, and then my native, they were trying to mess with my native. They said I went from 15 to 10. I said, no, I'm supposed to go up. I want to be more native. I want the money. But I'm still like 14 or 15% native, but they found out a portion of my native, which is good. They found out I'm 4% Andes. I'm from the, well, Andean. They call it Andean. I'm from the Andes. Don't know about none of this mess, guys. It's just fun. People take this stuff to heart, but for me, it's fun, okay? So what else? What else did they put in there, babe? They took away my West Europe. I'm not Scandinavian anymore. I'm not 8%. I never thought I was Scandinavian. It's going to be a good video because I'm gathering all my evidence. Plus, it gives me a chance to correct what I said about my grandpa's mom, because my grandpa on my mom's side, out of that whole family of daughters that I had, I picked the wrong person as my grandpa's mom. Actually, that's my Aunt Tylene's mom that I picked, so I have to switch it around and make the correction. So when I upload that video, I'm gonna like tag tag the old video in this and go, see the updated version of my blah blah blah. It was fun. I really wish that we could get the money for Jada to do hers, and I want for Joe to do his, so that we could cross reference what Jada got from me and what she got from Joe. And I say Jada because the boys are not interested. It wouldn't be a fun video to do with them. Maybe Joshua would do it if I forced him. Jada is very interested in doing it, and I know some of you will ask, well, isn't Jada and Joshua and Joey going to be the same thing because they're both from you? Not necessarily, because they should be the same territories, but not the same percentage. So perhaps if I have, oh, now I have 56% Great Britain and Wales. Go figure. So at first it wasn't even hard. Great Britain was 2%, now I'm 56%. Now the Wales is true because my mom's grandfather came from Wales. Anyhow, back to the story at hand. If Jada comes up 56% Wales, Joshua might come 32% Wales. So they'll be like the same territory but a different percent. So the genetic DNA pertaining to, what do you call it? Is it race? Joe, is it race? Is it race? That's what the whole thing is called, race? DNA for race? It doesn't work like DNA for like the other parts of your body and how you're related to Joe or how you're related to Jada. It doesn't work that way. Like when you're testing for paternity, that's what I meant to say. It doesn't work the same way as paternity, but it works differently for figuring out race and stuff like that. Okay? So that's all I know. Let me go home and finish sewing my top. Looks weird, right? Looks weird for a sleeve, right? So you want to fold it where the two pretty sides are kissing each other, because we're going to sew. And we don't want to get ahead of ourselves right now. But this part, so this is all this blouse needs. The front, the back, the two sleeves, and a piece of 3/4 inch to 1 inch elastic to put through. Of course, the stupid train comes, huh, Josh? Open it. That's like a leg shot.
Oh, they have envelopes.
What do you know?
Take them all.
Take them all. Nobody gets to pay. Where are we at? The water company paying the water bill? No shame. And you feel like I care about them? Why? How when I call you, one day we come away and I have no envelope, I forgot way back home. Remember that time? Where the hell out there like that for? Huh? What?
You find a phone?
No.
Nothing in there. You take your bag, I'm not seeking, but you pay for my
It's here. I got it.
Okay, I was gonna call it just now.
I got it. But why is she so wild tonight? She's just like barking up a storm.
No, probably because that tow truck.
Oh, okay. Carrying on, all indecent. We didn't do the sewing today. What?
Okay, that's where you want to lay down right now.
What happened? It must be cool right there from the AC, from the AC vent. Must be really cool right there. She's like, touch me. I was waiting for you to touch me. You guys, I didn't vlog again today because I was supposed to do this show with Joe sewing. Then I got a headache, so I went to bed. Dang! We just came back from paying the water bill. Joe already is bed. Did you even put on clothes to go out there? Huh? Did you daydreaming with your pretty houses, baby? That time when you're trying to look exactly like you looked yesterday, but the earring is not cooperating. I have trouble with this right earlobe. I can put in an earring like today, right? And I can wear it all day long, but at the end of that day, the hole will start hurting, it'll crust over, and then I can't put anything in tomorrow and the next day. So yesterday I had these earrings on because I had this outfit on. I was doing a show on how to make this stop. Let me tell you, I did the opening where I made the template and everything, and we moved over to the table for Joe to take out the sewing machine and start sewing. But then I got sick. I got one of these sinus headaches right in here, the stuff that Joe suffers from. I get them very infrequently, but I got one yesterday, and I think I'm still suffering some eye strain from all that editing that I did with the book. So I just went to bed and I lay down, you know, early afternoon. This was after lunch. And then late afternoon, my friend Charles called. Charles is the guy that saw Jada in the parade and then put her in his magazine. He's a friend now, guys. He called up and he had a couple of gigs lined up for Jada. And then he also had a couple of ideas for me to be able to sell my book. One, he wants to feature me in his magazine. And then two, he's gonna tell me where all the little events are being held, where you can go set up your little booth. Some of them you have to pay for, some of them, you know, it's cheap, $50 or something to go get your booth there, but you can set up shop and sell your books. So I'm like, yes, it's coming together, guys, yes. So anyways, after Charles called, I decided to reach out to Facebook because I think I may have said this in the live event. I don't think I said it in the last vlog. So a couple nights ago, I got an invitation from Facebook. And of course, I had to vet it completely to make sure it wasn't like one of these scams, right? But it came in my DM and it said Facebook content creator, yada, yada. And they're saying that they're picking a few Facebook pages, because I have a Facebook page for the Bear Pantry Show. And they want you to put out content and they'll pay you. So the payment is pretty much what YouTube pays. They'll pay you 55% of the ads and they take 45%. With the YouTube ads, I believe you have to interact with the ad for 30 seconds. So if the ads are playing, if you cut it off before 30 seconds, I don't get paid. With Facebook, I think it's only 10 seconds. So there's a little bit different. They're trying to sweeten the pot. He sewed it and
You and your hubby?
yeah, he I don't know how to operate the sewing machine. I just know how to watch the videos and cut. And then he sews. I tell him what to do. Sew here, sew here, sew there, sew there. We're in Charles's office.
She is truly believing.
Charles, I'm gonna have to what do you
Very nice setup.
Little barbecue.
Joe likes the gym. Nice pool.
Over there, they got a little place for barbecue.
Oh, and it's a smoke-free community?
Fireplace, I never use it.
So that means you can't smoke in your apartment either?
No.
Awesome. That's awesome.
Oh, it's nice. Okay.
Look.
You be giving some parties, huh?
Okay, so when's the party, Charles?
Really?
Joe can really cook barbecue well.
Hey, maybe next week you guys come over to.
Joe learned from a little black man at the church. A little black man at the church, because he came from the south, and he's like, let me show you how to do it. And he is, oh my God, it's good.
So you know how to grill like
Uh-huh. We like this right here. Charles, do you use this?
Yeah, I use it. I started. Yeah, I started lifting weights. I got
Got it?
work out with here. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
you use it?
Yeah. I got to. There ain't so much weight.
Dude, I'm sure the people coming here.
I like it.
Yeah,
I hope so. No, the size.
That much, you know.
And I need one bicycle.
This is like 2 bedrooms, huh? The size of 2 bedrooms to make your gym?
This is the size of 2 bedrooms?
That's what I'm estimating. It might be bigger. What do you think? It might be bigger?
One bedroom is pretty nice size. This is a little bit about the size of one.
Uh-huh.
A little bigger.
It's small for industrial kitchen.
Huh? Well, I think, what does an industrial kitchen mean though?
It's cooking for a whole bunch of people.
You can cook for a whole bunch of people?
Because they don't want you to cook in your house. You know, this might be an industrial kitchen.
might.
I could come cook the rice and beans here and have a food booth. I'm serious. I'm gonna call the health people tomorrow and ask. And then I'll say, I live in this apartment complex where they have that kitchen right there, and is that an industrial kitchen?
This is nice, Charles.
Uh-huh.
You live here on the school.
It's nice. It's a nice place. Charles, how long have you been here?
I've been here 5 years.
5 years, wow.
A little golf.
Joe, are we moving in? How old do you have to be? 55?
When I get older.
Joe's 60.
Yeah.
He said when he gets older.
When I get older.
Joe.
Next 5 years.
Get in before you make a bunch of money. Get in while you qualify, because once you're in, it doesn't make no difference how much money you make.
Okay.
Because I was telling Joe, when a guy hit the lotto here for 60 million,
Here?
lived in this apartment.
Still live here?
Oh, it's a golf course?
Yeah.
He move out?
Yeah, he moved out. I think he moved out the next week.
How
They
would you?
wanted to give him a key to everything.
Really?
This is golf.
Look at this. Look at this golf.
They really did good job.
Yeah, you know.
This is nice.
They usually have little tables out there. I don't know what they
This is one of these homes like where Joe's mom used to live, guys, but this is in Fontana.
have lunch and stuff. And sometimes they have no, they set up tables here, you know. One time they had like the city had a international.
They have a golf course.
Yeah, Hawaiian, Chinese,
Hey everybody, it's me Joshua. Woo! Peter.
Alright, so I'm trying to finish this project. Man, I could see why I don't want to do sewing tutorials. This is like 2 days. And we're not done with this tutorial yet. Because some people gotta watch they telenovelas.
Yeah, Jory.
Don't blame me, I tell you already when I already asked.
Well, he, honestly, I'm throwing him under the bus, but he was ready. But I had to fight with that Facebook thing. Trying to set up that Facebook shop.
I just watch the thing till she ready.
So guys, this is what's going on. I'm gonna start posting videos at Facebook, and I can get up to 4 eligible videos a month, where I'm gonna get paid like real money, real money. So I put up a video by accident. So let's see if they accept it because it's under review.
Oh, was that one was accidental?
Yeah, when I posted on Facebook, it was just like I was just testing to see where you upload at, you know.
Oh.
It doesn't have anything in there except for the ending part of my video where I play that song when I do my voice. I'm like, hey, come over to the other channel, yada, yada, yada. So I'm going to have to make a new ending for the Facebook videos.
Mhm.
I think I got that right there. So this is the shirt that Joe and I are doing for the, what you call it, Wei Ming. It's a long day. I still feel kind of nauseated from eating all that peanuts yesterday, but I'm getting better. I'm feeling a little bit better. So I'll see you guys tomorrow with another vlog. I'm going to try to do a couple more this week. Instead of do this like 1 today and 2 the next. I've just been out of it because I don't have my external drive. I don't like making videos if I can't be saving my stuff. I feel naked. Joshua don't care.
I don't save my videos. If they die, they die.
Why, Joshua? Why, Joshua? Why? Bye, guys. Yeah, Daddy, in a kimono. You tired, Papa?